Hey, what's up, guys? I am Matt, and this is MYCRAZYPODCAST, episode 38. Who are you?
Fuck OtterBoxes.
Who are you?
Mikey Slims.
I'm Dusty B.
My name's Jeb. It's Coach Steve.
And I'm Matt for redundancy's sake, and we have a special, unfortunate announcement on this episode. Today is Steve's last episode, and we have a special surprise. Everyone, bam.
I
wish that guy
for
caught on camera.
For everybody watching, Matt just almost busted his ass on all the fucking cordonry and everything like that in the back.
I thought he died.
I'm here.
He's here.
Look at that smoothness.
I'm back.
With the headphones in one hand and all that.
Yeah.
Man, fuck y'all. You know how many times I've had to escape this cacophony of fucking shit and no one said dick about how smooth I was?
He's opening his present.
Bottle of Jack.
Jack, sponsor me. No, thank you.
Monster, motherfucking sponsor us,
It'll
please.
take
I
him.
appreciate it, man.
It'll
I
take
appreciate
him.
it. Thank you.
I got you. I appreciate you.
Three gulps
Shot
to finish
right now.
that. 3 gulps. I want to see it.
Steve,
No, I am
you
not
have to
doing
do a shot right now.
I don't really think you should be drinking on camera.
Well, I do. I do it all the time.
I'm not going to force anyone to drink on camera as the owner and founder of this company, because I feel like that's a
I will
liability.
strongly suggest that you take that shot, Steve.
I am not suggesting anything.
Fuck it, I'll take a shot for it.
At the end.
Anyways, let's just get right into it. So Marvel, DC kind of news. Marvel and Netflix have canceled 2 of their shows, Iron Fist and
It's fucking bullshit.
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage.
Yeah.
And DC is switching things up, and they're moving Wonder Woman to 2020.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about this? Do you think...
I'm disappointed because Wonder Woman was fucking amazing. That was actually like the only really good like DC movie that's came out recently.
I think that's the issue is because Wonder Woman was it has so much clout that they got to keep that momentum going. And I think it's why they're doing it the way they're doing it is they're trying to reach that level of hype that's going to follow it. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be top tier like the Marvel series has been and shit like that, but facts are facts. You know,
Yeah.
It's currently their trophy, you know, and they want, no offense, ladies, not saying Wonder Woman's a trophy, but, you know, facts are facts, you know, they want
Women
it to
on
be
objects,
decent.
Dustin.
Hey, I'm just saying.
No, I see what you're saying. But I have a slightly different view. I think, because there's rumors that Henry Cavill's gone as Superman and Ben Affleck is out as Batman, I think this is their way of, they want to see how Aquaman does, they want to see how Shazam does, and they want to see how the standalone Joker outside the DCEU does. And I think what their plan is, if DCEU kind of doesn't work, they want to use Wonder Woman and kind of kill everything else.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Instead of just like killing everything altogether, just see how they do and then go from there.
And I think that gives them enough time to like add some rewrites, whether to tie it more to DCEU or bring it further away.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. As for Luke Cage and Iron Fist getting canceled, fuck Iron Fist. I'm sorry. I mean, like,
That could have been better.
The first season was whack.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
No, and that was a terrible.
It was terrible. The second
actor.
season was decent at best. And as for Luke Cage, I was kind of upset that Luke Cage got canceled. I get it, but I was upset. I was definitely upset because Jessica Jones is still around. And I understand it's only because they already shot it and shit, and Disney wanted to up scenes amounts of money because they're dicks. But you know,
I heard one theory.
I would have taken more Luke Cage than Jessica Jones. Like, Jessica Jones is dry as fuck.
Yeah, I couldn't really get through Jessica Jones.
I haven't watched it.
I got through 7 episodes.
I got through like
Couldn't.
3.
Yeah.
I tried
couldn't
with my
do it.
ex, and it was a no-go.
Iron Fist, I feel like he used his powers, 3 times in that whole fucking series, like the whole first season?
His hand's a glowing dong.
Yeah. I mean, I get it takes a lot of energy to, like, fucking use it, but, like...
Bro, he has a living dragon heart in his body. Like, how much energy can that really take?
Yeah.
You have... Alright, whatever.
But, Thompson, you said that they had a...
No,
there was
he's
a
not
theory?
Thompson.
Yeah,
That's not
Thompson.
Thompson.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know. I didn't see any of these series, but I saw a theory, and someone went in depth of the specific wording of the Netflix announcement with Marvel for Iron Fist before Luke Cage was canceled. It said, while Iron Fist is canceled on, it will no longer be come back on Netflix, and they specify Netflix, the immortal Iron Fist will live on. So that makes me think. But someone also brought up to me they have the Defenders, and he's in there, and Luke Cage is in there. They might keep that.
That was kind of weak sauce too.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen any of this, so I mean, yeah, in that way. I'm just saying, yeah, I'm chatting. But, so I think they might try to bring these guys back on the Disney streaming service.
That's the word on the streets, yeah.
I was hearing that they're also trying to do a little like team up with Iron Fist and Luke Cage.
Heroes for Hire.
Yeah.
Yep.
It really comes down to how much rights does Netflix have with these series?
That's exactly what it comes down to. But Disney's being, and they're rightfully so, I get it.
They own Marvel.
But they own Marvel, and they want their shit to all be in-house now. And especially with the streaming service, they got to compete with DC, which has already gotten its foot in the door. They're already killing it, in my opinion, because I'm a subscriber. And I love the DC streaming service. So far, hands down, they've done everything correct.
What is it called again?
It's just
DC Universe.
Now, here, I think my only issue with what they're
And
doing.
it's cheaper than Netflix.
I just wish they told us what they're doing with it, because it sounds like they're gonna bring it back. It sounds like they're just. I just wish Disney was more upfront with like, hey, we're just bringing it to our service, because I feel like the fans want to know.
Yeah.
Especially with Luke Cage, man. I feel Luke Cage was the best of the three.
He's a great hero.
Yeah.
And it's just perpetually just hanging in limbo.
And especially considering the time it's in and everything like that, with the civil rights movement going on and everything. Why the hell would you cancel that?
Yo, speaking of honestly movies or even shows rather, they keep on touching on this a lot. So, I've just been recently watching that show, The Gifted, on Fox, about the X-Men.
I haven't seen it. Is it good?
Terrible.
What? It is fire. Absolutely fire, man.
We'll agree to disagree.
Yo, that shit is incredible.
I haven't seen it. I have to take a
You
look at
need
it.
to check that out. If anybody who hasn't, they should really check that out. The messages.
I don't even know that chick's name, but she left the raptor alone. That upset me.
No. That's different.
Oh, that's the Runaway. It's my fault.
Yeah, that's different. I'm talking about The Gifted. It takes place in the world after like the X-Men are like gone and stuff, but it's supposed to be like 2019 or something like that. Whatever.
Oh. So way into the future.
No, not like I'm like because of event wise about
yeah.
what happens. There's like this incident that happens on 7/15/15, and then this all takes place like 4 years after.
Spoiler alerts, by the way, guys.
No, but it's not really a spoiler. Like it's
You're stating the time periods.
yeah. But it's honestly all around, great. Really good acting. Really good acting. And I have to give it to him, man. The fucking people who do all the CG for that fucking show, spot fucking on. Spot fucking on. But it's got really a lot of really good, powerful messages, man, like relating to how essentially like the ongoing civil rights issues that are going on now. Like essentially like the
Megyn Kelly saying blackface is okay on Halloween.
Oh man.
that shit was crazy.
That was super crazy, and she backpedaled immediately because, you kind
She shouldn't even front pedaled on that.
His foot should have never been on the pedal.
Yeah, word.
You shouldn't have been on the bike.
Word.
and she brought someone on her
Cut the
show
legs off.
for the apology, and he hit really on the nail of the issue with that. Is just that a lot of white people do not get educated on blackface, which is why they think it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a lot of white people don't take the time to interact with the culture in general.
Exactly. That was the point in general. That's what he said. But just narrowing it down to this, the reason why a bunch of people think blackface is okay is they never did research. As soon as Megyn Kelly got educated on blackface, she's like, wow, this is really racist. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be a dick, but you're a white person putting on blackface with big ass lips. Like, where's the?
Like,
I'm missing. There's a disconnect there for me.
You know what I'm saying?
That's blatantly racist.
Especially when it comes down to the history, because one of the origins for it is they didn't want to hire black actors, so they
And
had
vaudeville and stuff like that. Yeah.
So they hired white actors, and they had to put black makeup on them, and they accentuated the lips also to inflate the stereotype of them of black people having big lips, and then often the characters they had were either dumb if it was a serious thing to try to portray them in a negative light, or in air quotes comedies, just for the audio listeners, in the comedies they had the blackface actors dressed up in suits because back then it was air quote comedic for black people to be like all dressed up and acting very proper. Yeah, exactly. So,
even there was a Bugs Bunny episode.
Yeah.
Where they got, and this is crazy because I remember actually watching this when I was younger.
You can find it on YouTube.
Me too.
Yeah, and I was like, I remember my dad saying like, "Wow, they allow that on TV," and I looked at him like, "What? It's Bugs Bunny."
Yeah.
But now I go back and I look at it, I was like, "Yeah, that's ultra racist, man." Like,
Yeah.
jeez.
A lot of cartoons back in the day were ultra racist, though.
Like against Japanese and during World War II and all that.
Yeah.
You gotta think about the time. It was all propaganda.
Oh yeah.
well, you know what? I also don't. What I just don't understand. I guess we just switched over to Megyn Kelly real quick in blackface, but the
Shifting gears on y'all. Keep up.
Well, because I just saw the videos today and we just kind of like naturally hit on it. I don't understand how these parents don't stop their kids when they. I get the kids not understanding it because I'll get into a story about me, but I don't understand the parents not being like no and having to educate them because I almost did blackface once for Halloween because I wanted to be Michael Jackson when I was a kid. I was just
Well, he boy anyway now, man.
all right. Oh yeah, obviously. So obviously, I still worked, but like when I said I wanted to do that, my dad, it was just like, sit down. We have to have the talk. Like that's what I don't understand.
Not the talk.
No, not the talk, but like a talk. Like he had to explain to me why blackface is not okay and all that stuff, and I understood once he gave the history about it, and I just don't understand why these parents don't.
Now you know what they need to do. I want y'all to go ahead. Your kid wants to do blackface? That's fine. Go trick or treating in the inner cities. Let's
Yeah, they ain't gonna do that.
They wouldn't see their
Honestly-
kids again. Like, why would you even say that?
I wish, you know what? Maybe they should make that into a fucking TV show and have cameras running at that, and then, in Vegas, people probably be petting how many fucking houses down they get before they get fucking.
But you know what's crazy? Like,
fucked
it's
up.
not even kids though. Like, I remember seeing a photo of this guy. This dude had to be like 40, and Trayvon Martin. He had like a gunshot wound here with Skittles
that
and
was
shit.
bad.
Like, come
That's
on, bro.
crazy.
Like,
There's also
what?
college students always do it at every dorm part.
Yeah.
Like, it's always, but
Not for nothing. We've in my fraternity, we ran into that a couple times, and immediately like,
You had to shut that down.
Yeah.
oh, dude, like that's why I'm not admitting to anything at all or anything like that, but somebody may or may not have gotten thrown off of a deck a time or two.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, we don't know nothing.
Don't know nothing. All you know is that like, oh, you dude was on deck, and next thing you know, on the ground, face first. I don't know what happened.
Lawyer.
Well, anyway, but no.
Moral of the story is, don't come blackface to my fraternity house
Fact. But no, it comes
or
down,
any house.
Yeah, no, it comes down to like people just aren't educated on blackface, and it's more than just not a big deal, and I feel like people need to take it with. The people who do not take it seriously just need to listen to the history, because I feel like they just don't know the history of it.
That's absolutely true.
Well, they don't want to know it. Laziness. you
There's
know,
always that.
it's
Yeah.
so many things.
And that's the difference between a simulation and being cultured,
Yeah.
And a lot of people just don't take the time to become cultured. That's why, I consider myself very lucky after I've been in the military and shit like that and spending time with all these different nationalities, ethnicities, and, cultures where I understand where all these people are coming from and stuff like that. So while I'm not all for a lot of the political correctness, I do understand why it's there and where it's coming from.
And there's nothing wrong with, like, because I remember seeing, again, if you want to, I don't want to draw race into it, but if you're white and you want to go out, just have class. You know what I mean? Like, I saw, like, these group of girls that they did this amazing job. They dressed up as the Migos, and they didn't have a touch of blackface or anything. They
You don't need to do blackface.
You don't have
exactly.
to.
You
You,
don't-
can still
and-
get the point across.
And they looked awesome. Like, I was like, holy shit, they look like like White Chicks meets the Migos. Like,
That's awesome.
Because I also
That's
think
awesome.
I also think that it sets a bad precedent where we're boiling down people's identity to just the race.
Yeah.
Because there's fashion, there's also just
absolutely.
how people were raised in culture and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't think it's necessary to actually have to go completely out of your way to paint your body
yeah.
Word.
for the costume. You could do it without it.
Like, case in point, when I was in high school, I had a good friend of mine. Actually, his name, ironically, was Matt. That's not really ironic at all, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's a lot of mats.
Yeah, but he actually dressed up like a punker, because that's what I was back in the day. I was a punk rocker, or whatever you want to call it, stereotypically. And he was your typical, I guess you call him gangster or whatever you want to call him. He wore the big shirts that hung down to his knees and the baggy pants, Echo clothes and stuff like that, because that's what the thing was back in my high school days.
G-Unit.
Yeah, exactly. And he actually told me, he looked at me, he was like, dead ass, bro, your hair's long enough. I want you to put your hair in cornrows. I was like, are you serious? Like, you're like, what? And he's like, no, do it, bro. I think it'd be hilarious. And I did. And I really got to learn what people go through getting their hair braided and everything like that, man. And
sucks.
I'm going to be honest with you, that shit was only in for half a day. That shit hurt. That shit sucked.
Itches, you got to be like this and shit. No, I'm good.
Yeah, no.
I'll say, Steve.
So anytime I see someone cornrows, I'm like, yo,
I did it once.
Respect.
I did it once in high school myself, and that shit sucked.
We almost did it once for me for a video, but we couldn't get someone in time.
got you.
Yeah.
I always got a homegirl. She did my hair, so
I was
she
thinking
lived down the
about
block.
braiding my beard when it gets long enough.
Do it. You should get the two little, like, Odin.
The coming down like this or
Your
whatever.
beard's starting to get long again.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. I remember,
Working outside will do that to you.
Fucking A right, especially where I work.
especially now it's going to be winter, it's going to get long again.
Assholes.
I love Meet the Fockers.
Whose is longer?
Asshole.
Steve,
let's-
whose is longer?
That's what she said.
Is it?
Yeah, well, mine's longer than both of you. I'm just
Well,
saying.
dude,
Oh, no,
I
now
can,
we
if
pull it out all
I
the
if I
way.
pick this out or whatever, like, and I really get it straightened
Alright,
out and stuff like that.
Put your dicks away. Put your dicks away.
Jesus.
Beards, Dustin.
Mind
God.
you,
Tina's
how
not
long-
here
wait,
for
hold
one
on.
day, and you guys start whipping out your
Slims.
beards, measuring them out.
Slims, how long you been growing that for?
This one,
14 years.
4 months now?
4 months? You only got like an inch?
3 or 4 months.
Hey, it's not the size. It's how you comb it, all right? Just,
Tina's not here for one day. Y'all start whipping it out, start measuring shit.
she's here in spirit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, of course. Well, talking about next topic. I'm scared. I'm really scared of this next topic. Yo, Boston Dynamics gotta stop. They gotta fucking stop. They built Assassin's Creed bots this week that do
Assassin
parkour.
bot.
This parkouring robot has done more exercise than I have done all year. I'm scared. This is how I'm gonna die. They're gonna be like jumping up my steps and then be like, "Here's Johnny," and then crush my head.
I was gonna parkour bot on your mom, bro.
They're gonna...
Through the window.
Damn, bro.
Jesus Christ.
I'm actually about this life. It just gives me a reason to actually load my 12 gauge and shoot at something.
Word. I'd be so down.
I mean, that's going to eat a couple of shots.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm with it. I got 12 gauge military ground. Let's go.
See, I feel I get that if it was a home intruder, this is a robot. They can make those bulletproof, and then
Yeah.
once they become self-aware, we're done. Skynet's real.
Skynet is real.
Skynet is already fucking real, bro. And their AI too.
It's sexist. Oh, we're good. Oh, that's
Faction,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Amazon sex.
Full cycle. Last
No,
episode.
actually,
Yeah.
no, we're fucked, dude. Because all the females get killed, bro. Who you gonna have sex with?
Yeah, we can't.
I'm not having sex with
How
anyone.
are we gonna propagate?
The human race can survive without men.
Guys,
we
I'm
can't
cursed.
survive
I
without
don't
ladies.
know- I don't know-
Exactly. We need women for many
We
ways.
need both. What are you talking
I don't know
about?
what
Honestly,
you're talking about, guys. I'm
artificial
cursed. I
insemination.
haven't gotten laid in years.
All right, when that dries up, where are they going to get the semen from?
They got it on tap, man. It's all frozen.
They got it on tap.
Yeah, word. So,
you
yo,
gotta-
can I get a pint? Can I get a pint of a 36-year-old
It's gonna be the Matrix, but for men.
Asian male?
Can I get an Asian male light?
It's gonna be the Matrix, but just for men. You're
Yeah,
gonna see
no,
men
that'll
all
probably be
lined
like
up, and they're just gonna be
Vietnamese
milked
or
out, dehydrated, milked out.
No, they.
Jesus, milked out, man.
Wow.
We're gonna be cows, guys.
I mean, are we already cows?
More.
No, but yo, you know what's even worse? They're kicking their dog robots. Like,
Yeah.
they're mad abusive. They're gonna die first. I'm just saying. Boston Dynamics gonna die first. And you know what? I just want the robots overlords to hear me now. I love you guys. I will do anything you guys
Bot
ask.
lord.
Just keep me alive.
You're a fucking disgrace.
I am a survivalist.
What's going
So
to
are
happen?
you praying to Overtron right now?
Yes.
They're just going to kick him one day, and the robot's just going to, like, tear and just, like, wait, why am I taking this abuse?
That's the thing. One of them
Exactly.
has a claw. I don't know why it's just taking it. It should just like grab it with its foot and just like fling him across the room.
Yo,
It doesn't.
speaking-
It doesn't feel pain. It doesn't understand pain. So
Yet.
Bro,
Yeah.
did you guys see the sex bot that was
There we
on?
go.
Ti-
I was
no,
waiting
it
for
was
sex.
on. It was on
Someone had
Tinder.
to say
This
it.
guy in New York City had it on Tinder for a while, and it was getting mad fucking hits, dude. And it said on it that yes, it was a sex bot, an actual robot you meet up with, like to have like sex with and shit. It was getting mad matches.
Do you
How many hits
remember?
did it get from the back?
Do you remember that car couple, like I think it was like last week where we were listening to the what was it, Octane?
Yeah.
The news thing, the thing in Houston. They're trying to open up a sex robot.
Oh yeah, they're like a sex. Yeah,
And
a
it-
sex.
but
I mean, it's legal.
No, it's not.
Houston. Well, it is, but
it
Houston
was.
shut that down.
No. In Texas, I don't think you're allowed to have sex. Have sex toys.
No, you
What?
can't. Yes, you can.
Oh.
There is a there's it's very hard to get the permit for it.
Yeah,
That
I
was-
heard that. I heard that.
Yeah, no, because
I got that.
They have like
There's
a
a-
restriction on.
There's a couple places in the United States where you can't have sex toys.
yeah, they
And
have
that
restrictions
places
against.
suck.
Well,
Yeah,
then they need to
exactly.
outlaw melons.
or grapefruits.
Well, no,
Melons?
it's like
Kiwis for him. I'm just saying.
Oh, but
Shots fired.
I was gonna say strawberry.
Where's
but
your phone at? You're dropping enough times. I'll just throw it at him real quick.
Damn.
Fuck you, Otterbox.
Do we
We
want?
didn't even get to that yet.
Do we want to get to that right now?
Might as well.
I want to get to that.
Slim
So,
segued.
Just going everywhere
hold
right
on.
now.
I need to take
It's
this
not-
out
This is a good podcast.
so the viewers fucking know this
This is
hell.
my crazy podcast. Get him.
All right,
Yeah.
so everybody know this is Otterbox. Zoom, Matt. Bing, bing. Right? Okay,
Post.
Otterbox. Everybody knows you're supposed to be able to throw this shit, or it's supposed to take a drop and fall, and it's supposed to be fine. I've literally thrown my phones in these fucking things this few years ago now, from a roof onto the fucking grass and a driveway. Been fine. Great. Perfect. Woo! It lived up to your commercials and everything. Now, I'm at my current job, about a month and a half ago. Drops from my pocket. About 4 feet to the floor. Lands on his back like this. Starts doing this. Ready? The zoom. Zoom, Matthew.
Edit and post, Matt.
The flickering. So, I was able to figure out if you code kind of deal. You had to hit the power button, hit it again, then hit the home button, hit it again, and then you hit the power button
Nah,
again.
fam, you gotta put a contra code in your phone. That's just not good no
done.
more.
Up, down, left, right.
And then, for real though, and then it will come on, you can get into it, yada, 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 everything's Gucci, right? So, this morning, phone goes off at 5:30 in the morning, turn off the alarm, I go put it back onto the dresser, and then all of a sudden, boom, phone falls from about yay height to the floor, on a rug, well, a throw rug with wood floor underneath it, but onto a fucking rug on its back in the Otterbox. And now it won't work at all! What kind of dog shit sort of Otterbox and beaver device you got my phone around?
My man named every fucking rodent under the sun.
It's a motherfucking wombat fucking case.
There we
This
go.
ain't no Otterbox.
He went Australia. There we go.
I'll take this moment to say that soon on MyCrazyMerch.com we will have phone cases. I will not say that they will protect your phone, but they will look good in it.
I mean, isn't that half the aesthetic anyway? Most people fucking change those things
Well,
out like the underwear.
At least I'm being honest.
All right, but for real, do any of you guys have rhyme, reasoning, or anything for this?
Yeah,
I don't trust otters.
go with the note. I'll drop this shit. It's cracked,
Bro.
sure, but it still functions.
Bro, I've gotten a second one of these phones, and it was fine in it, and then all of a sudden, it just...
I don't trust otters. That's my thing. They look at me weird.
You
Could it
like the
be-
muskrat, don't you?
Maybe it's not the Otterbox. Maybe it's the phone
Maybe it's the user.
or the user. You know, that's
shots
what we thought too.
Ratata.
Well, both y'all about to find your phones in your upper sternum area.
All right.
That's
well,
fine. I got to upgrade.
I guess this is a good moment to say our first sponsor is Otterbox. Go to otterbox.com/MyCrazyPodcast.
Yo, for real, Otterbox, I'm filing my claim with this shit tonight. You owe me a motherfucking phone. That is in your contract. Don't be trying to pull no bullshit. Oh, but this and this and this,
What
this,
contract
this,
did you
this.
sign with Otterbox?
No, it says in the thing that if you fill out their thing and whatever, blah blah blah, and insure and
The warranty and
the
shit.
warranty and all that
Oh.
stuff and evering, they will replace your phone if the phone breaks into it.
Oh, that's pretty gangster. Let's see.
I had done this before with one that had some or other reason.
What did you drop? Was that the one you dropped off the roof?
No,
All right.
no, different
Jimmy
reasons
just
for
needs to
that.
stop going in precarious places. That his phone would drop.
Where they're gonna get him.
Motherfucker, this last time it dropped from the dresser.
They're gonna get him
How's
on a
that
loophole and be like,
precarious?
Yeah, that's
that
pretty-
shit ain't
that's pretty
cracked, it
whack.
ain't broken, it ain't our fault. Fuck y'all. That's an internal
They're
issue.
just gonna email you just like a couple words. Get out of here.
Yo,
Email them back. Get the strap.
Get the strap.
Well,
at me,
they're
bro.
about to get the lawsuit, then, real quick. I'll take them motherfuckers right to small claims court. Don't care.
I think they're gonna win that one. They got lawyers.
How
No,
much?
They got lawyers, and there's one angry motherfucking ginger right here. You know what I'm saying?
They'll have to spend $10,000 just to get their lawyers out the door. They'll just give the $2,000 just to get give them a new phone.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just at that point, just buy like a $20 track phone, pocket the other grand.
Jesus. Or get the hydrogen.
I do want to get the hydrogen. Shout out Red.
Yes, November 2nd. You know Verizon didn't even know about that shit.
Verizon is.
I went to Verizon the other day to talk about the red, and they were like, "The what?
The what? You mean the one in.
The hydrogen one?"
No, the Verizon in.
Oh yes, yes.
Around where we
yes,
live?
yes, yes.
Yeah, they're all idiots over there.
Yeah, they were like, "What?" And I was like, "Dude, it's on your website." And they were like, "What?"
See, that's why you got to go with AT&T.
Yeah. Yeah, Verizon kind of has been fucking me this past year. I might be switching soon.
Yo, just as good.
I'm just.
Das is good, yeah.
I'm just saying, like, their customer
Awesome,
service is
awesome.
kind of dip balls. I don't even want to go into it because just like there's nothing they can really do.
Leave red, go blue.
Yeah, they're not gonna like switch up their staff that they have in around our area, which I don't want them to lose their jobs anyway. It's just not gonna work out. It is what it is. Anyways, but something happened to me at work today that I need to fucking talk about. So I am the chief.
This is some shit.
Yeah, I'm the chief executive cultural media manager of my TV studio.
It was some position.
He did.
I did.
The soup did say to do it.
Quick backstory on how I got that title. I asked my nearest superior while he was very busy. Smart move. If you ever want promotion, wait till your superior's busy. And he was in a hurry, and I knew he wasn't really listening to me. So I said, "Hey, can I just have my title be this?" And he said, "Yeah, whatever. Just whatever you need to do." So my title is now officially the Chief Executive Cultural Media Manager, and I'm sticking to it.
Hell yeah.
But besides that, as the Chief Executive Cultural Media Manager, a student came to me.
You need to figure out some sort of like
Is there an acronym?
acronym. Thank you.
CECMM. Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
C Seaman. Got it.
C Seaman.
Yeah. Without getting to our next topic, but
Don't jump ahead,
That was
guys.
good. That was good, sir. Very
I don't
good.
want to come too quick. So
Pause.
That was good.
anyways, so we got a
That was good,
supply
sir.
closet, and a student comes to me. He's like, "Hey, there's water coming out of the supply closet," and we keep our water jugs there for our water cooler. I'm like, "Fuck! I think one of these popped." So I'm going in there. Our control room's there. I build like a dam out of paper towels and all that stuff. I'm knee deep in this water. I think it's just like cleaning water, all this stuff. Maintenance guy comes in. He says, "Hey, there's a septic problem all over the building. Where is the water coming from?" I stop. I look at him. Did you say septic? What are the odds that this is not fresh water and this is shit water? And he looks at me and says, "Very high." I was knee deep in shit water trying to clean this shit out.
Oh,
The shit has hitteth the faneth.
It was, and you know what's the worst part? Not this maintenance guy that told me this, he was dealing with something else. The first janitor that came in, I'm not going.
Oh, he didn't even tell you?
No, that was technically the first maintenance guy, but he wasn't a janitor. He was like actually maintenance trying to like fix the plumbing, and he was just trying to see but then the first janitor that came in, he literally just grabs the broom that was in the flooded in shit water closet. He says, "I mean, you could just use this to brush it away," because it was going into the studio control room where there's hundreds of $1,000s worth of gear. He's like, just broom it away with a dirty ass broom.
Motherfucker didn't even give you a floor squeegee.
No, he gave me the fucking broom that's in the closet. He's like, "Is there a mop in here?" Looking in, I'm like,
it's wet probably, but no.
I'm like, no.
Did you clean the bottom of your shoes, Mac?
Yes, I
Because I
clean-
feel like
I
I'm
clean
getting
all.
like a whiff of like
There's-
septic.
There's probably some still, but I did clean as much as I
Wait,
could.
hold up. I find it funny the janitor
Whose
who's
job
supposed to
it is.
clean this place up,
Gave it to the chief executive
Didn't know-
cultural media manager.
not even that, was
love that
unaware
title.
of where to find a fucking mop.
No, he just didn't want his excuse, and I understand this.
Oh yeah, what the?
His excuse was, "Well, we're trying to figure out how to stop it before we clean it up," and I understand that completely. But they had I looked outside, they had 20 guys looking around, and I knew it was
Well,
just
that's
this.
because they're union workers, man.
Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna
You
attack.
only need one worker at that point. The rest are all just figureheads.
We just needed two people, and you know how I knew that they were just. And that guy was just obviously in a bad mood because he obviously told someone else, and they had like 6 people come in, 2 shop vacs, 2 mops, sandbags, all that stuff.
They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, so that dude was just a dick in a bad mood, but it's like, yo, like what the fuck? I was knee deep in shit, and there.
Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
Literally.
Yo, who was eating paydays in here?
Yeah. I was so.
Ooh, a nut.
I wanted to be upset,
Baby Ruth.
but I was just like, there's nothing. I was just like, I can't even be mad. I literally was just smiling, like.
See,
like
that's
the
where me and you
Joker.
differ. I definitely could have been mad. It would have been mad.
No, I was mad.
Furious.
I was mad, but at the same time, I was just like, what the fuck? I can't.
You can't make that up.
Yeah, I was honestly in my head. I was like, this is a new sketch.
Yeah.
Me running around like trying to like clean stuff up, and then last minute they're just like, because audience doesn't know this, but you guys know this. I have a very poor sense of smell, which is why I also did not know it was fresh water.
That's why he eats chicken fingers and French fries
All right.
all the time.
Chances are it's the preservatives that killed your sense of smell.
All right. Well, that's for me and my therapist to understand.
Enjoy your chicken paste.
Anyways, so yeah, so like I'm just like, what the fuck? I just sat there and just like, this what happened to me. The day that all my coworkers are off, it's just me, and then like my boss. We're there and like, it was.
Well, that's
bad.
the CEMC, whatever the fuck you call yourself's fault for not having fucking other coworkers on today.
Well, he's off on Wednesdays, my other coworker. But I just love him because he has so much sass, and he's older, so he doesn't really give a fuck about shit or like being liked. I really I wanted him to be there. I wanted to see his reaction when that janitor pulls the fucking broom out of the wet closet while it's dripping, saying, "Hey, just broom it out of the control room."
Honestly, I probably would have said to the janitor, well, yo, listen, bro, then you want to give me this, I'm going to take that broom, shove it up your ass, and make you look like a turkey
We're
running
like-
down the hallway.
Our response was like, "Yo, can
Exactly.
you get us
Thank
a
you.
fucking mop?" He's like, "We don't have any mops right now." It's like,
How do you run out of mops?
Word.
and they gave us 2 mops 2 minutes later. He didn't have one right next to him, and he did not
So,
want to
yo,
go
bro,
across campus to
whole
grab
college
it.
campus, no mops, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
I just hit my reflex. I kicked your microphone, my bad. No, but yeah, he just didn't want to grab a mop for the moment. But then they ended up grabbing mad sandbags and all that shit. Funny thing though.
How did you say? Wait, first of all, how the fuck do you not have mops, but then you bring in sandbags
No, they
like
brought-
you're trying to make a levee?
That was my next question.
No, they brought the mops. No, they brought the mops first.
And then did they ask you to dig a foxhole next?
No.
I'm good at those.
They brought 2 mops, then they brought 2 shop vacs, and then they brought the sandbags to like try to corner it off. So they ended up doing the right thing. I left a little early because, from my understanding, it was maintained, it was blocked off, everything. There's kind of 2 levels to the TV studio. It's kind of so far it stayed up like supply closet, control room, professor's office. Then there's another level where the actual studio is, radio booth, and then computer area is the furthest away. I leave early because everything seems to be fine. My boss says it's cool. I'm like, all right, I got to shower, get ready for this podcast. As soon as I'm on my way to come to the podcast, I get a text from my boss. He's like, it's back. It's back. It's down to the radio booth.
Did
Which
somebody
means
put,
it
like, a-
went down. It's now flooding more. It's gone down the stairs even further.
You had a shit
Shut the
waterfall.
fucking
Hold
water
on,
off.
first of all,
Shit falls.
did somebody in the war over there put like a bandolier like in the fucking sandbags, blew that shit up, and the water got by it? Like, is that?
I don't fucking know what happened. All I know is like, I respond. I'm just like, I'm sorry. I gotta go to my podcast.
I think it's a shower.
Also, like, it's not his or my responsibility to clean that shit up.
That's
like,
crazy.
No pun intended.
Yeah,
that's
for real.
a work studies job. I'm kidding.
That's why we
kidding.
hire interns.
I was about to say that's an intern's job.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Here's the
kidding.
scuba gear. Go in there, boy.
Yeah, that's it.
I have an official title. I don't need to be cleaning that up.
Boy, you should have gotten a lackey.
Someone who
What?
doesn't have a title.
That's
your job.
I'm the CEMC.
Yeah, there you go. CEMCM. No, CE. No,
Oh, fuck that, man.
CECMM. There you go. Yeah, something like that.
Kekma.
He doesn't even know.
It's hard. Although I did get my my
See some-
coworker, I promoted him a couple months ago to assistant to the chief executive cultural
Oh,
media
that's
manager.
Oh, God.
So he's the assistant Kekmum.
He is not assistant to the Kekma.
Oh, assistant Kekmum.
No, he's assistant to Kekma.
We've called this acronym 5 different things in the past 5 seconds.
Yeah, he does not like that. He doesn't like when I call him the assistant to the chief executive culture. I'm like, bro, you got a great title though. It's a nice. He's like,
I can't even remember it though.
he's like, you're not gonna fucking Dwight me, bro. Like, what are you talking about? I know what bullshit you're pulling with the assistant to the chief executive.
That's why he got that position. That kid's smart, man.
Word.
I'm like, exactly. That's why you're. I said, don't worry. Near the end, when it's time, I'm gonna promote you to assistant chief executive cultural media manager.
Holy shit.
We have fun.
Got to, man.
On his resume, he doesn't put that as his title, but I know it.
I put that on a resume.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen. If our shared previous supervisor, because I was his, I guess we'll just say his position OG before him.
That's fine.
And everything like that.
When it wasn't called Kekmom.
Yeah.
When I was no Kekma, I was just like God.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. Well,
Alrighty.
just a name drop. I got the idea from Joe Budden. So, my usual Joe Budden name drop for the podcast.
There you go, man.
Because
Has to be at least once a time.
yeah, because when he was at Complex, he changed his Twitter bio to Chief Cultural Officer of Complex.
That was funny.
And his excuse was, look, what you do in business is you create a title with Chief in the beginning. So I made Chief Executive Cultural Media Manager.
Chief
Media
Tech
Manager.
God.
Is that you that tagged me in his about the small dick?
Yes.
Yes, that was you. See, I think he low key listens to his podcast. I'm just saying.
He's got. Joe Budden listens to the podcast. Maul, stop getting in my homegirl's DM. I know you. I see you. Stop here and be like, "What's up, girl?
What's up, girl?
What you doing?" Where did Dusty go? Oh, there he went.
I'm a fucking ninja.
Dustin L. Jackson.
Yo, shout out to Ninja. Oh, so I guess that's pretty. I was knee deep in shit today. I'm gonna figure out tomorrow. I should check my email, see if the school's closed now. Because
you know what? You should stay
Doubtful.
home if it's closed and do work and drink Monster
No, I need-
all day.
Oh, yeah.
No, I need the money. Gotta get that grind on.
Gotta get that grind.
I feel like Middletown schools never close.
Yeah, this is a college though.
That's in Middletown. No.
Yeah.
Guy-
No, I've been open to work in the Hudson Valley and I'm in Middletown. That's fine. I'm not. Just don't pull up in my crib. I got the strap.
Yeah. Buddha gonna take that hit.
I'm gonna take one quick crack. I'm sorry.
You have to take the plastic off first,
I know.
dumbass.
I know.
Clearly you don't, because you're still trying to open it.
No, I wonder why they called the cops when I walked in there with this on.
Did they?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
But I
okay.
did walk in though with this, and I'm just saying, hey, I need the Jack Daniels.
They'd be like, yeah, he's had a long day.
I'm not gonna lie, if I saw Nat Thompson walking in my fucking liquor store, I'd probably pull my gat out immediately and be like, get the fuck out.
It's good.
There you go. That's
good?
That's that good stuff.
It's that good shit.
¿Estás bien?
Yeah.
See.
Straight mo.
I think that's a perfect time to lead into our secret semen topic.
I'm not an alcoholic.
So,
Just blur it out.
this actually kind of goes hand in hand with this topic. There's a college, I forget where. I think it's New Jersey or New Hampshire or some shit. So it's one new.
Was it the one who with all the students where they broke through the floor when they're listening to Chief Keef?
No, that's
Yo, that was dope.
That shit was crazy.
He hit me up about that. I didn't know that Chief Keef was actually going on tour. I thought he was doing a hologram tour.
No, yeah.
Because it was legal issues.
Yeah.
Yo, fucking dude, like my college when that shit happened, bro, I have flashbacks because there was times where you felt that floor bow in. Mind you, you'd have like 800 people in the house, like bow the fuck in, like and we were sitting
be in
there.
the
I'm like,
doorway.
yo, imagine if this shit just broke free, or if the deck, which was massive, just broke free off the side of the house.
Y'all gonna be hurt.
There's
No.
a reason why things have maximum occupancies.
No,
Got
this
drunk over one shot. Velocity.
Well, you see what happened was.
Oh my
But no, what happened was at this college, they had to send out a newsletter because they had a septic blockage as well, similar to what happened today. But this was a school that you could dorm at, and they had to send out a memo because they found a reason for one of the main blockages, and it was a copious amount of semen in the pipes. Because apparently semen does not dilute in water, and they've asked the students to please stop jerking off in the fucking showers and in the toilets. Please do it in the sanctity of your room. And at that point, I'm paying tuition for this shit. I'm jerking off wherever the fuck I want.
Maybe that's why my toilet's backed up.
Yo, facts.
Yo, honestly,
Steve, stop going to Dustin's house and jerking off, alright?
god damn
That's
it,
weird.
Steve.
Fuck you, I'm not doing it in my house.
He's
Who
like,
got
I'm
the
not.
Spider-Man semen though, for real? Like, it was that sticky. Like, come on, man.
That's Curse Boy over here. Just straight ropes.
Yo, for real, like, yo,
Hey, I just use socks.
if your cum is doing that to drains, if you got that on a chick, she don't get that off you, yo, she gonna be having to cut off sections of, like, her fucking skin.
Yo.
Yeah, no, dude, I almost don't want to come in some girl's mouth now. Like, that's
Nah.
gonna be there
No,
forever.
that's saliva, that's not just water, though. Saliva will probably break that down
No,
because
no,
of the enzymes and
no,
shit.
because of the water.
But
Oh, yeah,
acid,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
acid in the stomach, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's if she swallows it. What if she spits? Then you can.
That's on
That's
her.
plugging
She's
your
a quitter.
toilet
She's a
up.
quitter.
That,
Fuck
that
her.
or she's just trying to harden
So
harden
just
her
the
enamel
wording.
on her
Oh my
teeth
God.
and whiten it, you know?
I can tell how a woman's gonna live her whole life by whether she swallows.
Wow. Hold on, baby. Stay right there.
Protein.
All right,
You don't finish shit in life, bitch.
Wow!
apparently, Dustin.
Wow!
Can I have this?
Alright.
He has
He
one,
got very angry.
one
I
shot.
wasn't even angry.
So yeah, what do you guys think about jerking off in the shower? What would you guys stop if
It's an
you're
American pastime, man.
My thing
I was
is,
gonna say, that's my go-to
here, listen,
spot.
one thing about jerking off in the shower is, and I hope people are old enough to know that shit by now, water is not a fucking lubricant. So make sure you do that shit right.
Yeah, spit is, guys. Come on.
Or shampoo.
Shampoo.
It's actually like the worst
Nah,
fucking lubricant you can use.
I made a mistake with soap one time and it got in. That
Oh,
shit burns
burn
like a
like a
motherfucker.
motherfucker,
I was like,
huh?
mistakes were made, man. I finished because I ain't no bitch. But, that shit hurt.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
I
That's the shit
got
I'm
the job
talking
done,
about.
but that shit felt like I gave myself an STD.
I had a fucking chlamydia.
Mama didn't raise no bitch.
Nah,
Steve's
man,
a finisher.
So what happened? Head and Shoulders gave me fucking crabs.
Oh, your
Well, your
phone's
phone's working?
No,
What?
apparently I can like,
out of box is like,
yo, but
Gotcha,
like, look,
bitch.
you go to.
Your shit still works, motherfucker.
out of
It
box
works, but I
called you.
can't.
Our box is like, yo, you talking shit? What's good? Pull
What's
up.
good?
Hello? Hello?
Is it our box?
It wouldn't let me answer it.
Is it Wendy's? Tell them I said hi. Yo, I went to Wendy's the other week because my car broke down and she needed to drive me from.
Did you jerk off in the sink and overflow the fucking
Oh,
septic there?
God.
So no one ever
How'd
believes
you
me.
jerk off in the sink?
No, one of my friends did that to get back at my friend.
How tall is he? That's a lot of work.
He's really
See,
fucking
I
tall.
would have just jerked off and came in the fucking hand soap. thing.
That's where the boys joke came
That's
from.
genius.
That's honestly where the boys joke came from because he literally came. This dude went to the bathroom because him and my boy, like it was a bunch of us who were sleeping over at my boy's place, and he got mad, and all of a sudden he didn't even, but he didn't get like, he just stopped for a moment. He's like, okay, walked out of the room, came back later, and then we were just like, so where'd you go? He's just like, I just jerked off in a sink.
That's what I'm
See,
saying.
it would have
what
been
the
really
fuck?
bad if you saw him and like your friend's sister come out the bathroom at the same time.
That'd be awkward.
That's why I don't cross frat boys, man, because those fuckers go too extreme.
No offense, that's some WPS shit right there. You gonna jerk off into the fucking. What happens if some bystander just like wants to wash their hands, bro? Like, come on, man.
Why are
Like,
my hands sticky, man? I just
Word.
use your soap. Oh.
why smell like Clorox? What's happening here?
You need some bleach.
You need some bleach.
I just like the mentality of, fuck you. I'm gonna go jerk off in your fucking sink. I just imagine him pissed off like, he's gonna fucking get it now.
That's an angry masturbation session. It's just all, it's fueled by revenge, that's all.
Like, can you even make love to yourself at that moment, or do you just hate fuck yourself?
Basically.
Maybe if you're a narcissist, because there's a mirror right there. Maybe he's a narcissist. He's just like, oh yeah.
You fucking sexy bitch, I love
Yeah,
you.
that's right. You can get that revenge.
Show me your old face. Show me your old face.
Oh.
Oh my god.
No, your old face is too angry. Lighten it up.
Oh my god, this is gonna get age gated. It's fine.
Yeah, for real.
But no, if I pay tuition, I'm jerking off in the sink.
That's
I'm,
facts,
I'm,
man.
I'm jerking off in the shower.
Alright,
Fuck them. They're gonna pay. I don't care how much they got paid to redo the
Word.
joint.
Yo, that's what they get state grants for.
Yeah,
Word.
facts. Also, you got insurance. Get semen
Word.
insurance.
Just grab someone's wash towel.
You realize you literally just said taxpayers take care of the problem, right? That's where the grants come from, guys.
Well, no, insurance.
Hey,
insurance.
we pay a shit ton of money, like in general, come out of my fucking paycheck for shit that don't even get used.
All I'm saying, with the amount of drugs and bullshit that's happening in the world, fuck it. A clogged up fucking pipe with semen, that's the least of the fucking problems.
Word.
Yeah,
You
facts.
could
That's
you could
absolute
clog the
truth.
wrong type of pipe, and that should end up costing you $100,000 after
Word.
birth.
Word.
We got some dark shit happening in the world, and yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, no. Imagine if I couldn't jerk off. I'd be a serial killer.
All right.
Said that's the only thing that's separating Matt from committing mass murder is him having the ability to relieve his sexual tension himself.
I mean, but he's kind of right. You can't get rid of that anger.
Could you just imagine every man not being able to beat off, just walking around pent up all the time?
I tell you what, assault charge would probably be through the roof.
For real. So many rape charges.
Oh, God.
Skyrocketed.
Oh, you went there, Slims.
I mean, come on now. Like, we were all thinking it.
No.
I was gonna go with some comedy to levity the situation. You just went dark.
I will remember you.
Slims. What are we gonna do with you?
I'm just saying. I'm not that I would do it. I'm just
I
saying.
hope not.
No.
We're gonna have to edit that out.
Oh yeah.
No, I like the bar. Murder's okay. Rape, nah. Can't joke about that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
18.
No, word. Come on,
Well,
baby.
you just made me look good. I don't gotta worry about calling people bitches anymore.
Guys, it's Halloween. Halloween just came out. Killing people is fine. It's alright.
Yo,
exactly.
I want to see that so
wanna
bad
see
still.
it. So Halloween and Psycho are my two favorite
Actually, the
pure
fact,
horror movies.
Jamie Lee Curtis got all kinds of awards and nominations for, or something like that. Apparently, or not awards and nominations, but broke mad records.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
It was one of the most highest Halloween films or money
October.
monetary. Yeah,
in October.
exactly.
It's the highest.
And she also got the first lead movie by a female. You know what I'm saying? To hit that mark.
In October, yeah.
An all-female cast, pretty much.
Well,
A female-led cast is what I'm trying to say.
yeah, because in October. But the previous previous record for that was Venom, obviously.
But that's not a female lead cast.
But before that was Gravity, which is
Yeah, that's groundbreaking, though. You gotta give credit where credit
That
is
was a
due.
great movie.
and that's starts Sandra Bullock though. So
Yeah.
but
You hating on Jamie Lee Curtis right now?
My thing is, yo,
my thing is
I love Jamie Lee Curtis.
no, Halloween's my favorite horror movie, just for pure horror. But
I really like honestly, I liked even like I thought Rob Zombie did a great job when he did his Halloween movie.
To me, it felt like
it happened.
I like.
It had like
you
a
didn't
Devil's
hold-
Reject feel to it.
They all have a Devil's
All of
Reject
That's what I'm
feel.
saying.
All of his movies have
They have
that.
a-
I like
House
that.
of a
I like
Thousand
that kind of.
Corpses.
I like that origin story though.
I like for me, Rob Zombie. I think Devil's Reject is his best movie.
He's
But
got
I-
yeah, it was a
another
good
movie
movie.
But I
coming
think
out soon too. Actually,
I didn't even know about that. But all the movies I've seen, like Halloween, I feel like he tries to emulate that style.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, that's his cash cow. That's his niche. That's his market.
it's got that certain look.
It's like
Yeah.
when you see a Tim Burton film coming out. It's like, okay, I'm getting Nightmare Before Christmas 5.0.
Yeah, I get you, but sometimes evolution's good.
Sharknado 10x in space. You know that whole sort of.
That's
Wait, but you
Jimmy's new thing.
Did you guys hear that they're planning on rebooting now Friday the 13th, and
For the third time?
yep, and the
Yo,
producer
I liked this the last Friday the 13th that came out in 2009, right?
what's wrong with you? The tunnel, Jason.
Yo,
All those tunnels. Oh my fucking.
yo, that shit was crazy.
My
Not
favorite-
gonna lie.
He's part gopher.
My favorite Friday the 13th still to this day is Jason X. That shit was hilarious.
Oh.
Jason X
man.
was great.
Shit was hilarious.
All
That was when
And
they went
Freddy
into
versus
space,
Jason.
right?
Yeah.
All right, all jokes aside, the first 4 Friday the 13th movies were actually a good horror quadrilogy.
Well, you know what's crazy too that I actually read the other day. They were going through the top Jason Voorhees kills from all the movies that ever came out, and whatnot,
Yeah.
or whatever, and they actually put a total kill count of actually how many people.
He's killed a lot.
Yeah.
And but like give or take like 20 to 30 on top of this number though, because of unknown if he actually really like killed them or not, or there's just like implied.
Like the first movie didn't really count.
Well, yeah, first one didn't count because it was
He
Jason's
wasn't the
mother.
murderer.
Yeah.
But
A lot of people don't know that.
the body count of the actual shit that you see was like 165.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
But did
165 people,
you
and
hear?
Not bad.
the top kill
'Cause it's
was
10 kills.
was
plus
Friday
per
13th.
movie.
Jason Takes Manhattan.
That was
the
arguably one of the
number
best
one.
ones.
That was the number
They had
one
one of my
kill
favorite kills in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
forgot
punch-
how they
Yeah,
listed
the
it.
punch with the head off.
Yes,
the head
I
off.
think
was
it
my
was
favorite.
that one. I'm pretty sure it was that one.
He's like,
What's
give me
it-
your best shot. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess who's producing this movie though? LeBron James.
Yeah.
Really?
What?
Yeah, LeBron James is planning on. He secured the rights
Jason?
for
Yeah.
Friday the 13th.
It was on Facebook today.
Which I just found this out because I've actually been researching this because I wanted to remake Friday the 13th since I was a kid. The one movie I've always wanted to remake. I've never been one for remakes, but if I had a chance, I would wanted to do this. Obviously, I can't now. Great. Besides that point, Friday the 13th has had an interesting legal history. Like the writer just got the rights back to Friday the 13th, the actual Friday the 13th, but the character he doesn't own the rights to the character Jason
Tom Savini does.
Tom Savini does?
That's
Yeah,
He
I
was the one that did the prosthetic makeup and he came up with the character and
design
everything.
and
That
everything
makes
like that,
sense.
yep. Yeah.
Which is why Friday the 13th 1 through 8, I want to say.
Yeah.
1 through 8 was Friday the 13th movies with Paramount, and then Jason Goes to Hell wasn't Friday the 13th movie, it was a Jason movie.
Yeah.
Jason X was a Jason movie, and then Freddy vs. Jason.
Yeah.
So I didn't know there was this huge weird rights issue where you own the rights to the movie franchise, but you don't own the rights to the main character, and now they're kind of dealing with all that. How do they get it?
You
But-
still get
Sorry, because I just heard that I got a Snapchat just now, but I can't fucking see it because of OtterBox.
So then, on that note, final notes on Friday the 13th or and Halloween.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
Jason should just go and kill every single of the OtterBox people.
Yes.
That's my feelings, motherfuckers.
Wow.
Anyways, I'm Matt. Make sure you jerk off in sync. So this is My Crazy Podcast, episode 38. Who are you?
Fuck you, OtterBox.
Who are you?
Mikey Slims.
I don't condone rape unlike this guy. Dusty Beast.
I don't condone a rape.
No one condones rape around here. Who are you?
Steve.
And I am Matt for redundancy's sake. Make sure you guys thumbs up down below if you like this. Subscribe, comment, all that stuff. We do watch it all. We'll see you next week.
Early.
Make sure you guys jerk off in syncs.
We out.
Deuces.